That nigga said your Walkman was all that. That nigga said I left a note under the bathroom sink.
Matchup on hand. Two of the premier teams in the land looking to make a statement that will resonate. As we'll see, the number 22 team in the country, the Washington Huskies, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Clemson will kick off to get us underway. From inside his own 15, looking for room. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. You think the fans are ready for this one? The booth's shaking underneath us, guys. Give to the single back. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the
Yes, sir,
30.
G's.
Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume, and it'll pay off big time in late in the season. Listen, I know that's not a huge game, but those run plays add up. They make you tackle the back every single play. Physically, you have to get some guy on the ground. It takes its toll throughout a fourth-quarter game.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38.
And I think on that last run play on 3rd down,
Yeah, G's is worth it. Cop out.
We believe we're the more physical team, and we're going to run the football even if you know it's coming at you. Nice job. They got the ball at midfield. I expect to see more run plays coming up.
Washington coming to the line with another first down. Looking to move it through the air. He's got his man. And they pick up just a few on that completion. One of the offshoots of expansion, particularly in the Big Ten, was how viable could the ACC remain, and it just sort of ramps up the stakes when they meet on the field.
Yeah, I think all of this conference realignment, all the money talk, the loss of rivalries, but it's the haves and the have-nots. And let's be honest, the SEC and the Big Ten are the big two gorillas, right? Anytime you can make a statement and dent these two big powerhouse conferences, go do it.
I think the ACC, too, is going to play with a chip on his shoulder. Back in conference realignment, it was the best 4 programs from the Pac-12. It all chose the Big Ten and not the ACC, so this one will be interesting.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Back to pass, it's Foster. Outside the pocket, lets it go. He's got an open man. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
From the gun, the running back has it. A run up the middle is stuck for no gain.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Cook. And the defense able to drag him down.
As soon as you moved, I threw that shit. Well, it's like you can't cover both.
That was a tight spiral, too. You guys remember the great Washington Husky quarterback Warren Moon? I don't think anybody threw a more pretty
The
ball.
fatigue is up crazy in this shit all of a sudden. Maybe it's me.
That right there reminded me of old number 1.
Down to the 26-yard line and a first down. They'll try the run. He's stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25.
All right, well, the offense here, they're trying to get this run game established. They obviously don't break off a long run there, but they're just trying to find their footing at this point.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Dropping back, it's Foster. Feeling some heat. It's complete on the right side. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down.
And a great job by the QB finding the running back, get him the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
This crowd rising up, sensing that its defense needs some help. Single back formation, and they give it to him. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Husky.
How about the start from this offense? What a drive. Just when they needed a third down conversion, they got it. They put a bunch of plays together, kind of wore the defense out, and in the end, punched it in for 6.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point makes it 7-0. 75 yards on the touchdown drive. And they finished it off with a 14-yard run for the score. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And he's coming out of the end zone. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. On first down, here comes this offense. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Zings it complete to the right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
Fires to the right. Complete downfield. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. This guy has the look of the next big play receiver at Clemson, in the vein of T. Higgins or Mike Williams.
Or DeAndre Hopkins or Sammy Watkins. I mean, the list is pretty lengthy of guys that are big, explosive, fast, and they can really win on the outside. And Clemson, as much as anybody, they can catch the ball, spit it to those guys, let them go.
Fucking guard didn't move.
Pick up a 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Pulls it and fires to the left. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
How aggressive might this play call be on 30 short from the 46? To the ground to try to move the chains. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop.
Man, that's a really good job by the defense. Because when you get in that 3rd and medium area, listen, you got to be worried about the run and the pass. Did a good job playing both, got it stopped, now forcing a fourth down.
Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Probably not quite as good as he hoped as it goes out of bounds at the 20-yard line. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make, because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
6-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 4. To the air, it's Foster. Finds the tight end. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks.
They pick up the first down on the drag route. I know that seems like a simple route, but it's actually a lot more complex than what it looks like, because that route changes based on whether it's man or zone. If it's man coverage, he's flying across the field. If it's zone, he's got to sit down over the ball in a soft spot, giving his quarterback a place to go with it. Nice job of those guys being on the same page there.
Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line.
Small gain, I know, but again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass, make him honor the run game. You got to do a lot of this.
On 2nd down, just keeps firing. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Washington 7, Clemson 0.
They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. He wants to throw. Trying to get to it. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
Back to work on 2nd and 10 from the 41 after that last incompletion. Looking downfield, it's Foster. Right down the middle. Finds the big tight end. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
And this has got to be so demoralizing for this defense right now. Having given up multiple first downs on this drive, somebody on defense has to step up, make a play, and stop the bleed.
Power football with the run. Oh, ball's out! No, look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it.
That ball.
Thank you, EA, boy, because my niggas, I don't know how niggas ain't pick up that fumble, boy.
Better job with ball security.
Whoever number 73 is, 45 ran the motherfucking other way.
2nd down after the offense averted absolute disaster. They'll ride the running back and leave
I
it with
mean,
him.
I call out the fake shit when it happened. There's no way I should have got that fumble back.
He gets enough for the first down.
You know, you start day one of training camp running your base runs. You need a few yards, you run these plays. You need a first down, you run these plays. You rep them over and over and over again. They're not sexy, they're not pretty, but in the end, they're effective, and they get you that new set of downs when you need it.
They're getting this guy lathered up. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps. running to the football, nowhere to go.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. Touchdown, Washington. And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board.
Nice drive, nice touchdown. I love this offense's response to what happened a week ago. Listen, we're 0-1, so be it. Let's put the foot on the gas. Let's move forward, get better, and they have in game 2 so far.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Utah is getting smoked. This is unexpected. This is alarming. And I've been on social and already seen a couple of recruits change their minds. They're trailing by 14 to Wisconsin. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Grabbed behind the line. It's Reese. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
Wants to throw on 2nd down. Unloads it left. And incomplete on the deep ball.
The quarterback just needs to settle down. He looks like he's just too excited right now. He had his receiver wide open down the field and just put way too much mustard on that throw, overthrowing an open guy. That should have been 6.
On 30 short, the run and looking for the first down. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down.
Yeah, a nice job dialing up that short yardage situation play call there, David. They needed 1 yard, and they picked up 2.
Yeah, great job up front. Great job by the back knowing where they need to go. Nice having a hole you can get through and not have to just do it all on your own as a running back.
Going up top on first down. Got his man quickly. And he was just a couple of steps away from taking that one even further after the catch.
Well, the defense did a nice job taking everything away down the field, but once the drag route was caught, they just couldn't rally to the ball carrier in time to make a tackle, and as a result, new set of downs.
And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
One running back in the backfield, and he has it. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And when you play defensive end, it's all about getting off the football. You can tell, gets off the football really fast, gets in the backfield, gets the running back before he knows what hit him. What a play by the defensive end.
They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift.
That is how it's done on 3rd down and short. No doubt about it. An easy hole to get through and clearly get the first down.
If you really want to simplify football, the low man wins. That time the offense got the better of the D. Easily picked that up.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. They'll go to work on 2nd down after doing damage on the ground. Quarterback will audible. Dialing up a 2nd down pass play. Makes the grab. It's Reese. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Leaves it with the back. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any that time.
Yeah, Reese, I wonder now if this offense is maybe going to try to get to the perimeter.
Looking for the end zone. Got it.
That's a hell of a catch.
Stopped at the 5-yard line, but it
That's a hell of a catch. God
That
damn.
quarterback has a hose.
All
Think
right.
you can go to a car wash and not get it wet. Great job of putting that ball on the line to his wide receiver.
Let's see what Clemson comes up with on first and goal.
That's a big motherfucker. No
Moving to
thing.
running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. And he's
What's
on
that
his
nigga
way.
overall?
He'll go all the way. Touchdown,
What's
Tigers.
that tight end overall? That nigga, that's a big
Thought
motherfucker.
process by the quarterback here on this play. Nobody open in the end zone. Find your check down. Find the running back. He does that. And once this guy's got the ball in his hands, he shows you that elusiveness and his ability to sniff out the end zone.
They'll try to tack one more on their score.
He gotta be elite or
And
impact
after
there.
the
He
extra
catching
point,
that
they
already.
cut the lead in half, down 14-7. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass.
Chill, let my nigga Ty live. Nigga Ty got a
Bring it in now.
98
Have
fucking
second and goal.
speed,
Take it deep.
boy.
They'll bring it to the 25.
He had Ty recruited an athlete and he put him at tight end. That's why the nigga was so
Huskies
fast.
have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points there, but they can't go too fast because their defense right now is tied.
And I think that's the difficulty being a play caller. Like, I have to balance all of those things. My defense is a little bit tired. I can't put it on the field, but I got to be aggressive because this is a
Ugh,
back-to-back
gotta
game.
go
So
check
a
grandma
lot to
tomorrow, man.
process there.
Hopefully she don't gotta stay in.
It's the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can tack a little something extra on their lead before the break.
I gotta take her to the doctor's appointment, but hopefully she don't have to stay in. She been sick off and on. 72?
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6.
But I'm the only one in the intermediate family that really drive, and I'm coming from another state to bring her. Like, should be so much on me.
Looking to throw, it's Foster. Fires to the wideout. Makes a connection. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
That's the only thing that be blowing minds about my family. Like, all y'all niggas drive all these bitches' cars, and none of y'all niggas want to get your own cars, and niggas need you.
Safety at corner and had a lot of success in that regard.
Y'all niggas be all on me, nigga. That should be tired, nigga. I'm coming from an hour away to save the fucking day.
And offenses want to continue to feature the run. They
Cause
want
I work in New York, but I live in Connecticut, JD. So when I move with Shorty,
take it a little bit at a
I'm the
time.
only one with a car. Nigga, I had to upgrade my car because all the fucking driving I'm doing.
He's looking for a man on 2nd down. Buying some time. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here.
If I say son, I'm the motherfucking bad guy.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Trying to pick it up on the ground. What a nifty run there to pick up the first down. Washington right back to the line. Been showing them the run. Now they'll throw it. On the run. Still
Ah, that's a pick. That's,
and he
hold
intercepts
on
it.
to that.
He was looking for room to return that, but he'll just hand it to the offense. They'll take over at the 18.
It's all about making plays, and this guy's been waiting to make his mark on this team. He gets his first interception of the season. What a momentum-changing play for his team.
Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out.
Oh, pick that. Elite coverage, man. Pick that 93 speed.
Job on defense, getting a hand on it, tipping it up in the air. They weren't able to pick it off, but they do force the incompletion.
After the incomplete quarterback checking the play. He wants to pass it on second down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. A full dive to haul that one in. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half.
That nigga got 96 speed. I thought I'd be fast enough to get back.
Keeping it on the ground with the running back. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's second and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football, get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
Keep it on the ground. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Here comes Clemson with another first down. He's going to pass. And to get rid of it quickly. Nobody open. He just throws it away, and it'll bring up second down.
The offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Quarterback changing the plays at the line. After the incompletion, they go back up top. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Well, you just sort of felt like this defense had to do something to get this quarterback out of a rhythm, right? He's been picking them apart all drive long, and finally they come up with a sack.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, and a long way to go on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch.
Turn around.
Touchdown, Clemson.
And the offense punches in it again, and we call his name again. That's 2 touchdowns now in 2 games with still more to be played. I tell you what, I think this guy's name will be called a lot more throughout the season. He's that kind of good.
And they did tack on the extra point.
Nah, the safety in this game react too slow to that.
So here comes the kick.
That nigga automatically gonna stay with the vert.
Last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch.
Park, what's the name in that battle right, man?
One more play before the teams head to the locker
He
room.
got enough for first play.
Quick pass on the fly motion. And after that short game, they'll head to the locker room for halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update. About to kick it away again as we are tied up in the third quarter.
What's his name try to do that shit all the time? That fucking
That
Kevin,
ball
man.
skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Paul? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
Listen, that wasn't the greatest run in the world, but it was very successful in making me honor the run. And another thing, every time you run the football, someone gets tackled. There's physicality involved in the game. So I like when offenses commit to the running the football, no matter what the outcome is, because those body blows do add up.
The Tigers have a first down.
Well, they needed 2 yards to get that first down. That's exactly what they got. Great job of execution.
No secret about it. Just got to be physical, get a hat on a hat, low man wins, all the cliches to get that third down and short.
From the shotgun, the inside give. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
Shit, the reaction is so slow. Niggas do not shoot gaps. This
5 to 6 yards. Make it
unless
honor
you
the
blitz.
run, make them know that you're willing to run the football and run it effectively.
Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Nothing but green ahead. At the 20. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
This defense
That's 96 be chasing that nigga.
play with great eye discipline, understanding where the football is at all times. Moving forward, they have got to know if this guy has the ball because he is dangerous in space.
Clemson will come to the line with the first and goal. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Touchdown, Tigers. And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half.
And that's why this running back is so dangerous. It's not just handing him off the football, but he's a weapon in the passing game. You see his ability to catch it, turn upfield, make people miss, and find the end zone.
Yeah.
Lining up to tackle and more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Texas A&M is on top right now, but kind of fittingly for the First Lady of Aggie Land, literally, this has been a dogfight today. They're up by 4 over Northern Illinois. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Give to the running back. Navigates that mass of bodies and gets 4 out to the 17.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on first down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good second down.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll run play action. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. And he's left with no option. He just threw it away.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every
That shit like 80 something.
He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced that completion throw.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Back to throw, it's Foster. Finds his big tight end. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown. That was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
And the Huskies will line it up on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Pressure coming.
Ooh, 14.
Gets to the quarterback. If you plan to deal with the Tigers, you better be able to handle their defensive front. They have a whole legacy of this dating back to the fridge, William Perry.
Big old legacy, and it seems like every year they rotate so many guys that are so highly recruited, so good. Just great players. They're always big and strong and fast and physical, and they get after your quarterback.
Nowhere close on that one as he got downfield, and he needs a bunch. Fires to the middle.
Mm-hmm.
And the pass is intercepted. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Third in Africa is extremely difficult. When I know it's a passing situation, I get to rush the passer and pull my ears back. I get to put more DBs on the field to drop back and really play pass coverage. You can tell the offense was trying to force him, trying to get that first down, and makes the big mistake.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. He'll try it again. They drag him down, but not before he picks up a Clemson first down.
Well, I know this is an offensive line that has a ton of pride. They want to come out each and every game and really impose their will on the D-line. They got just enough push there on that run play to pick up the first.
Run in the red zone, it's Duarte. And he'll pick up the first down after a tough run there.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play.
And he's sprinting, he'll take it all the way.
Trying to get up the black shit and stand still.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and showed all of those attributes right there.
On to attempt to try. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you.
It's a fumble. The defense pounced on that. Now they're headed the other way.
And I like that this offense is
Oh,
continuing
fucking
to
running
stay
back.
balanced
Good
and hand
fumble.
him the football and show confidence. He put the ball in the deck last week. They still rewarded him, still giving the football. But, man, you cannot continue to put the ball in the ground and expect to continue to get carries.
The offense starts with a short field. The give to the back. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that second down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Gonna run it. It's Duarte. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down.
Nigga just walked
This
through.
offense has to get this guy the ball in as many ways as possible. He showed you all of his tools on that last play.
From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And if you want to bring all your tight ends in the game, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to bring in more linebackers, more defensive linemen, get ready for the run, less speed on the field, especially when you get down here in the red zone. I feel like I can match up man-to-man with those tight ends in the back end. Nice job understanding the run was coming.
Staying physical in the red zone as he's pulled down after picking up 3 balls at the 14. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Here's the handoff.
That's the AI though. I'm not putting them there.
On third down, able to pick up 6, but they're looking at a 4th and 1. Here comes the field goal unit.
Yeah, nah, that's if you manually put them there. You could do that shit with the D-pad. Like he's talking about the nigga. He's literally clicking on the player and running them to the line. Like that's the AI. Like if you hit, all you gotta do is hit the D-pad and you put show blitz. Everybody will move up.
And now the lead is even bigger.
He's talking about the user do it when you do it with the computer. It won't mess up the O line. If you manually run over there, then the nigga won't know who to block. That's what Lloyd was trying to explain to the nigga, and the nigga wasn't understanding. But I'm like, niggas are trying to explain to a nigga that has no knowledge of football. That nigga's a basketball nigga.
He will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone and he's knocked down at the 10.
Nah. It wasn't JR. JR got some football sense. We was talking about Jid. Jid on
Huskies have it back, trying to make this
that nigga openly came out and said, nigga, I don't know nothing about football.
trailing now by 17.
I just played a video game.
Opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. And this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up. This thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on it.
You open a drive like that and you've got some operating room. It's first down from the 38. Looking for a man. It's Foster. He's going for the big play. And he's got it inside the 30-yard line. Touchdown, Huskies. And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. So they've got the lead down to 10 here. A little more interesting as they're set to kick it away. And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. They'll leave it with him. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Those are not facts.
Okay. This is incredibly insulting.
Well, that's why black people like the Cosby Show so much. It was just mystery. They're not looking for reasons. Big doctors. They come into a fantastical place I've never been before. The Cosby
Second
Show
down here as they go back to work after the break.
The Cosby Show was supposed to be a realistic portrayal of
From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And he's brought down after a nice game.
Hard to see,
Defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
generalization. Black people
Quarterback checking off. Trying to find his man on first down. Throws to the tight end. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit.
Well, the receiver getting a little ahead of himself on that one. You saw him calling for the ball. He thought he was wide open. He thought that was going to be an easy catch. The ball finally gets to him, and he drops it. If you're going to call for the ball like that and call your shot, you've got to secure the catch.
He's back to throw on second down. Coming after him. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble.
We do not have a set to abide by. We don't speak. We don't let dogs lick all up on our face.
put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44.
You know, they say dogs follow the team of the humans, but I think white people just stand there.
From the gun, wants to pass. He's looking deep. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
And that is a frustrating possession for this offense. You wanted to run the football, maybe take some time. You did the opposite. Got in a bad situation, threw the football, stopped the clock. Not how you manage a game late in the 4th quarter.
Sorry, I'm just getting a little frustrated.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way.
Bro, you gonna fit catch the ball. I hate they don't let you switch on like that. Come on, bro. That's terrible. And you can't even click on when the nigga's waving his hand and just to fucking run past the ball. Fuck is you fair catching for?
Ready to go back on the attack. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. Takes the handoff. It's Cook. Open space at the 25. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down.
You know, they pride themselves on being physical at the point of attack, dominating at the line of scrimmage. Nice job there picking up the 1st down.
Looking to go up top on 1st down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. It's complete to the right. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You've got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
Looking to pass. It's Foster.
Oh, right. Too long.
Time today. He was trying to get that return going. Instead, he'll hand it to his offense at the 38.
It doesn't get any
Nigga,
better.
6'7",
Exactly
260.
the situation in the 4th quarter. Everything in your favor. Don't let him make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception. It's not icing on the cake yet, but it's getting pretty close.
Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the field.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
And I like the first thought process right here. Run the football. We want to run that clock with the lead. Thank you to the defense for forcing that turnover, setting us up. Now, if we can put a few 1st downs together, we're looking really good.
They'll give it to him again. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
They've got a lead here in the 4th quarter, and there's certainly still plenty of football to go, but this is where you'd love to control the flow of the game, right? You want to dictate everything to the defense, and you do that by running the football. That was a really nice run. This offensive line is firing off late. Looks like they're getting stronger as the game goes on, and that is a good sign for the offense.
Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Looking to throw on 2nd down. He just throws it away, and I think the flag's going to be coming, and there it is. Third and long from the 30-yard line, in this defense hoping to knock them out of field goal range. He's looking downfield to throw. Makes the grab.
Well, I tell you, man, this guy's been putting on a show all game long. We've seen his decision-making. We've seen his athleticism. Because of him, they've got this huge lead in the 4th quarter. So why stop throwing it? Just keep it going when the going's good.
So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And they'll push that one down a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Miami has the lead right now, but even here in the cradle of coaches, you just never know. This has been a tight one inside Yager Stadium. They're up by 7 over Fresno State. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Gets it out quickly. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
I think if you're the head coach at this point, you're telling your offense, it doesn't matter what's happened up to this point of the game. Obviously, things haven't gone our way, but we have a chance to execute in a 2-minute situation and give ourselves a chance to win. Let's go do it one play at a time.
Looking downfield, it's Foster. Extending the play. He's in open space downfield. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
Defensively, I think you have different strategies for these situations. The clock is your friend, right? You want that thing to tick. You're up in the fourth quarter, but you don't want to sit back and prevent, because you've heard the saying, you really just prevent yourself from winning.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Getting some heat. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. And it is a chunk play. A huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end.
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the game, it's never over. Yeah, they're trailing here in the 4th quarter, but this dude can put up points quickly.
Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much.
We're trying to throw the out route. That time, though, the QB threw it a little bit too far to the outside. It falls incomplete.
And now on 2nd down for this offense. He wants to throw it again. Makes the grab over the middle. And how about that catch and run? So dangerous, this guy. Washington wants to go quickly. And they corral him at the 2-yard line.
You know, you talk so much about QBs, right, and having to make really good decisions. There's a great example. He didn't see anybody open downfield. He didn't hesitate for 1 second. He put his head down, and he took off and went running and generated an explosive play for the offense.
They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it.
What's the flag?
End zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about.
I ain't gonna front. That quarterback draw shit actually works. I feel that.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? To the air, it's Foster. They're bringing heat. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Perfect execution by this defense. They played pass, sat back, looked at the quarterback, took everything away, and even better, good pass rush, finishes it, now put him in a predictable 3rd and long situation.
If they can pay off this 3rd and goal with a touchdown, it might be getting a little tough to swallow over there on the other sideline. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play.
Oh,
And now it's worse. The ball's loose. Bounced right back to them.
Well, the offense is able to avoid disaster right there. The problem is they fumbled it. Thankfully, they were able to jump back on and not have a turnover.
It's 4th down now, and this likely the final snap before the 2-minute warning. He wants to throw it. Pockets, deep shot for the end zone.
oh, hold on to the ball.
Man, did they need to keep that drive alive. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
And I think, Jesse, you see some of the offense talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
You got to believe they just want to run it, take care of the football, and keep that clock moving on 2nd and 9. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you get the pass rush going, everybody in the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Fair catch, called for and made. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. They got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward this game.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Back to pass, it's Foster. He's right on target. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the 1st down. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Comes out throwing on 1st down.
Oh, he's under it. Oh, they ran into
Nice
each other.
defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
Well, I know that one fell incomplete, but what a day this guy's had throwing the football. Multiple touchdowns, and he's done a really nice job with his decision-making. Hasn't thrown any picks, which has really helped keep this offense on schedule.
On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection. It's complete to the left. And oh, he was off to the races after the catch, and they finally drag him down. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. From the red zone, looking for a man. Oh, he makes the catch. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. The Huskies come to the line in the hurry-up. He's looking to throw. He got it. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, he's got a chance at a finish.
And listen, still a ways to go. A great job by this offense getting you back in the ball game. Now, we got a one-possession game. We got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stopped? Now, the defense has to come up big. get me the rock back.
The clock is just inside 50 seconds to play. If they don't recover the onside kick, this one is all but over. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the
GG's.
onside kick.
And this is why you put your hands
Oh,
down.
Pop,
Most of
oh.
the time when you know it's coming and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football, the first guys
What's the
work on
coordinator? He was
the
playing for first place in the division.
next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
And the offense is content with where it is. They'll take a knee.
Yeah, I think OTS is
Guys, this is
definitely my last
win
season,
for
bro.
this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
Shit was
And
in
in
the
this
playoffs
season,
for
what you
6
gotta do, you
weeks.
gotta put together good weeks, build on each other, build that momentum, continue to grow as the season goes on.
Yeah, Dave,
College
it's all
coming
about
out of what,
building
2.5
confidence. It's really
months?
important for these players to go out, work hard in practice, and see that hard work really pay itself off on game day. This is a team that's really starting to believe in itself.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Oh, this nigga world in the game. Ain't put your damn share screen up.